Hello everybody, ALLOS here, also in the Sketchum Creations, and here we are with some more of my little hidden behind the scenes maps, however I explained before. Today we're starting with a little cinematic swivel test. This is me trying to be cinematic here. Isn't that cool? It's all in map, by the way. Anyways, moving onwards. This place is a little interesting. The glass is looking a little disfigured. You okay there, Gladdy? Also, World Portal Mirror. You're not looking too well. Whoop whoop. World Portal Mirror. Alright, let's step on this button then. Dear.
I honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that. Welcome back to the Computer Intelligence Training and Enrichment Center Human Test Subject Research Center. You're angry. I know it. She's tested me too hard. I don't suppose you ever stopped whining long enough to reflect on your own shortcomings, though, did you? Well, it was nice catching up. Let's get to business. This next test is so outside the box, won't even tell you what you were looking for. You will know it when you find it.
I think this is going to be a boss fight, but as you can see, it doesn't really go anywhere past that. So that was a little interesting little thing that just happened. All the white parts of the room falling apart. Yeah, so you can't jump this, it's too far. Hello, stopping sound right away. Wait, no, stop sound. Now, just right here is my own little incomplete recreation of the Comet Observatory from Super Mario Galaxy. And Mario Galaxy is my first Wii game, alongside Super Paper Mario. Here's Rosalina. And here's Polari. You got a little bit of the area right here, that's the terrace over there. Very impressive. There's the garage. Very impressive. If you fall off, oh, I think I teleported back up. I guess not though. Some bushes. Yeah, that's kind of all there is to here, really. Also, here's a fun little thing you can do. Stand on top of Polari. You notice he moves up and down. Go on the console and speed him up. Whee! Earthquake simulator. Woo! He's also a trampoline from that. Trampoline. He's had a bit too much coffee. Yeah, I always enjoyed doing that. Bit too much coffee there, fat core. Anyways. Here we are in a map called Corner Portal. There's another little testing box full of things. For instance, right here is a presence trigger floor switch. There's a nice little outline. It's nice and cool. This right here. Physics test. Physics, full force. Isn't that nifty? And this right here, that's a thing. This right here is a sample of my own keyblade, which I'll cover into later. It's a little keyblade though. Here, got another type of button, which I have used before, but let's not talk about that. It has this little glass cage. Excuse me. This little glass cage. It's nifty. Over here is the titular corner portal. This is actually a world portal. These rooms are not connected. Up there is a Wheatley copter from Into the Multiverse. I wanted to try to simulate it. This right here is just geometry of building things. This right here is my favorite little part of this map. It's a glass panel dispensary, as you can see. Glass panel. It's like it's too heavy to lift. It's a little glass panel. Yeah, this thing dispenses them. Nope. Okay, forget that happened. Press down one. It makes a thin panel instead. It's a nifty little contraption, although it can get stuck sometimes like that, since it's not perfect. Anyways, I need some cubes to spawn one in. This right here activates this, which is a faith plate. It's a square faith plate. A little square faith plate module. It's nifty. Anyways, that's that. Over here is this one. It is a floor switch. It's a nifty little floor switch. Also, science does that. This right here, I believe, was testing for a map that was never finished. A boss fight map. It was testing something with platforms, but I never really got all that far. Because this right here is similar to the other thing. It's a faith plate. Isn't that fun? A little faith plate. Go back here. This button moves the Wheatley copter over to this thing. He's not facing our direction though. And this is a fizzler. He's supposed to fizzle all the cubes in the room, which I guess it didn't for some reason. Oh well. It's a little test box map. There's not much to say about it. Anyways, moving onwards. Oops, sorry. This right here is a little proof of concept made from the whole of the previous map. The room's empty, right? It's all nice and empty. Well, step this way, step back. Where are we? It's magic. Oh dear. Step back again. It all looks so normal, doesn't it? Step on through. Step back. Oh dear. We seem to be in some sort of weird sticker dimension. Truth is, it's just a portal is only visible from one side. That's all it is a little test. It's just to prove a concept for a friend. You guys moving on from that. You ever hear of that old Sherlock Holmes game where Watson doesn't have any walking animations? That's what this is. Doody-doo. Just minding my own business. Blah. Yeah. Minding my own business. Blah. Just minding my own business. I see you. Yeah. Creepy Watson. That's all this is. It's simulating the old Creepy Watson thing. There's a Gmod add-on to this with Creepy Watson, Weeping Angel. Creepy.
Hello? Can you pick me up, please?
Now this right here is dated. It is called Duffy Test. It's for testing defective turrets and other things. This right here, it was made before I knew how to use NPC personality cores.
Oh, brilliant, thank you, great.
You just pick up the whole core receptacle.
You are about to get the kill.
This ain't my kid!
Mustard, yeah. Anyways, there's a place where you can put Wheatley. He's attached to a mirror cube. That. Very low tests. Is that? Yeah, that opens that door over there. Popping in. Yeah, this is supposed to be a defective turret, but it's not. This right here, testing of a moving chamber. Feel like there's some motion going on, huh? That was a cool concept. This right here, it opens that. That wasn't there before. Oh, and this. The gun chair. I forgot why that was there. Gun chair. Yeah, that's the old SCP-682 breaking out from the SCP version 2.0. That's the old SCP breaking out effect. And this right here is an earlier draft for the ending of the V3 Ryan test. It is an earlier draft for how the map series is supposed to end, because these things changed a little bit. Also, you have that model reset, and just walk straight through it. Over here, using the old aperture cube jobbers as doorways. I'm surprised nobody has really done this. It's kind of interesting. Anyways, computer cube. And this right here is what spawned the hoverboard testing map. If we just knock this over. Come on. This right here is what spawned the hoverboard testing map. Look at this. I made it just so you can plug it in the floor over there, but look, you can hover with this. Isn't that cool? It's completely accidental, but I found it. Isn't that nifty? It's right here. Testing the personality cores in the rail. Of course, it's still wrong, as you can tell, but, you know. Testing out funk track trains. Also, this little laser wire thing. It's kind of nifty. And what else is here? There's a thing over there. Take this. Laser cube with a baking soda volcano on top of it. It shoots its own laser. Isn't that magical? You should activate this if you can. You dropped a whole bunch of cubes over there. There's not really a point to it. You know, it's there. I think that's all there is to this map. Pull this lever. So there's an insta lever. Here we are in the void. I thought it was a really cool effect back in the day, but it's not really all that impressive anymore. Moving on. And here's another little test box map, just called Echo Test. This map was made to test how far Cave Johnson's voice lines could echo from a single point, which is there's a speaker all the way in the back wall back there you can't really see. It's made to test how far Cave Johnson's voice lines echo. There's other stuff here too, though. Here's a rocket turret with the noise fixed. Here's the tube scanner from Re-Escape from Aperture Part 4. Here's right here. What is this? Oh, that's the game over button. Okay. Now this button raises these stairs. These panel stairs. These are the ones from the Petty Editor. Like I said, they're always nifty. Stacked chairs. And here's a Cave Johnson portrait that's used with a scanner. Does this work here? No. Because this doesn't work here. Didn't code it in. And here's Atlas holding Wheatley, also from Escape from Aperture, from the ending sequence. Here's double doors. Here's a panel which there is a way to open this, but I don't remember what the command is. I'm just gonna ignore that. Here's a corner fizzler. I think this is testing something. Now this right here is fun. Oh, that's normal. We've also got a scale right here, as you can see. Tipping scale. Just spawned some crates on it. A little bit of physics test. Also this right here. Little particle test. Particle test. Particle test. You just open this button. Endless frames! Oh god, we're drowning! Oh no! It's me having too much fun with Gibbs. These are all Gibbs, which is why they're not lacking the game now. I have fun with Gibbs shooters. This one do it too. Now this one shoots bombs. Oh dear. Let's ignore that. What does this do? Oh dear, it triggers them both. I'll just ignore that. Press this. It does something. Oh. This is the aperture tag thing I was talking about before. Whee! See, I simulated the paint gun. It works. Isn't this fun? And kabloosh. Oh. No, I thought I had propulsion gel tied to the second trigger. Apparently not. Yeah, these just trigger having the paint gun on. I don't believe it on. I'm not entirely sure what that button does. This right here hit the bomb spawner, which is not very effective. So pick up this very heavy flanking turret over here. It's got a regular turret on top of it. Place you on this button. Come on. Get on there. There. Activate it again. It's in and it continues. It's continuous. Let's turn it off though. Put you on here. If I can get you on there correctly. Come on. Get on the button. Okay, finally use a regular cube. That's not a real button. What? Huh? What? Well, that's weird. Does it? What? I don't know what that's about. Does it only work with you? You need to tilt me over, come on. Whoa! Right, you don't want that. That's a camera thing. So how about this one then? Put you on here. Oh, come on. Get on the button. Get on the button. God, I feel like Wheatley now. It's telling Frank Hughes to get on the button. Can you get on here, please? Okay. What? Or did I break it? Okay, that's just. Okay. Now with that button active, we turn this on. Still doesn't work. press it with this button. That still doesn't work. So press this one. Oh. No, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Oh dear. What? I'm not quite sure what just happened. Now press this button. It starts. What? That's not right. It's supposed to start aiming for you, but it's broken somehow. What's this? Oh, I need to restart the map. Not entirely sure what happened there. So let's try that again. So press all these down. Now they're actually working. Now we turn this on. It's gunning for you! Oh no! It's pretty spot on, so be sure to watch out. It can only aim so far, though. Oh, pardon. Sorry. Choking on my saliva a little bit. Don't you hate that when you choke on your own saliva? It's very, very deadly. And it's still aiming for me. Okay, there we go. Turned off the tracking. I don't know why it was broken before. Okay, that's a fun little thing I made. Take it off and it stops. Isn't an interesting little test map? All of these things in here. Also, this radio. It plays a full smooth jazz song from World 2. I'm not going to play that though, it might be copyrighted. So I'll just move on to the next map. Now this right here is a very old map. You might be able to tell what it is just by looking at it. But it is an old draft of me attempting to recreate the first 5 Nights at Freddy's game. You know, while I may not be in every fandom, I still have a little interest in every franchise I see. Even if not in a fandom, I can still take a little bit of interest in what the fandom is about. So here I attempted to recreate the first game. However, though, well, it seems like it might be cool right now. It's not really fully functional. So you can see I can open and close the doors just fine, but if I try to open the monitor again, okay, it worked that time. If I try it again, yeah, it stops working. It's a bit flimsy, this. Anyways, though, in actuality, you are in a small room underneath the map, which is how it works. There's not really much to the map. It's very empty. Anyways, though, moving onwards.